Welcome everyone, we are the Grin Brothers and we're continuing our playthrough of Diablo 3, Act 1.
Yes. Reaper of Souls Edition. Are any enemies going to spawn here? Can we ignore it? We can ignore it. Oh, no. I spawned enemies apparently. Damn me! Come on, hammers. Come on.
I think that might have actually been me pushing that dead guard over.
I think it was because I triggered the machine that ground the person up.
Oh, I thought I did that by bumping into it.
That was my hammers.
Highlands Passage. This is the right way to go?
Yeah, apparently. Huh. In theory, we should be getting
Is this the right place even? Because they had like a teleport thing there, didn't they?
Yeah, this is the right place.
Okay.
And under cursed wall.
So let's see.
And I mean, worst case scenario is we just have to finish recording.
You got anything to talk about? I've got things, but obviously I always ask you first because we saw how efficient you were talking before.
Yeah. Let me use my brain to think of things.
That's always a good start.
Your knowledge increases. Why are you a higher level than me?
I guess I've got more plus experience stuff.
Yeah, that is the reasonable answer, but it doesn't change the fact that I don't like it. If only I could push you off the cliff. Have a shield. Come on, Goatman, just get out the way and let me kill. Here we go. I've downloaded an app for World of Warcraft Legion that allows me to send my followers on missions.
Yes, I've heard you've apparently... Oh, what the...
Once queen to our beloved Leoric, my servants and I were consumed by his madness.
He cut off your head.
Now I give you my blessing, champion, to release my people from their eternal...
Is this the third time this has happened?
She just carries her head around.
Because King Leoric has apparently popped up a lot of times.
That was his wife from like way back when. Die. Thank you for dying. It is much appreciated.
Yeah, you've apparently been on that app quite a bit.
Yeah, because it's convenient, you know. You just click a few buttons and send your people off. But it also means...
Oh, it's Skello. I thought that was called Skello.
But it also means that the character I'm using it mostly for, Turnip, is quickly running out of resources. And so I'm going to have to go back on him soon so that I can regather the resources so I can actually send people on missions. Shields do not go through walls.
Blessings of the light.
Ah, cool. I leveled up. Hammers, however, is a well-known fact, do go through walls.
Yes, that's science.
Yes. Science! Where are these dead people we need to find? There's a dead person we need to find. Yeah, to be fair, you have been down here for quite some time. Oh, I thought that was a dog. Yes. And by your skill, I mean how many times we can hit the same button.
Don't push me!
Yeah, this dude's just kind of pushing me around and it's very annoying. He clearly needs more hammers.
Who doesn't need more hammers?
And that has dealt with that.
Why is that spot glowing?
That was my healing thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that. Concentration.
Were there any dead people there? Aside from all the dead people attacking us?
No, not any of the right dead people.
Will they pop up in the mini-map?
Yeah, there'll be like a little circle.
Well, no, that's an enemy.
Oh, the thing in the thing is a shrine. But we've used it.
Okay.
Which is why it shines no more.
I'm not sure if I've commented on this yet, but a game I picked up a while back, well, on its launch day, was Metroid Prime Federation Force.
Ah, yes, the Federation Force.
I haven't played very much of it. I've only done the first 4 missions. And I've admittedly completed the Blast Balls challenge mode. It's very funny. Blast Ball has a credit sequence for it.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
It's also a lot of fun. Like, I've heard a lot of people complain about it. And I will admit that your standard A button, not charging your shuttle, barely knocks it at all. You have to have multiple people doing that at once.
Yeah.
But it is handy if you have multiple people doing it that once, sort of thing. Like, because your charge shot takes so long, doing the alternative of not using it ever is actually bad as well.
Yeah.
It's just that for the most part, it just isn't very viable. It's only when you've got, multiple people and you're wanting to knock it away from a lot of people at once.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But the game's a lot of fun. I like the control scheme. I wish my L button worked a bit more often because it's kind of a handy button to have.
Yeah.
But I'm of course a bit of a natural with gyro controls, so I adapted quite well to gyro controls.
I cannot use gyro.
Which is going to be a problem if you decide to get this game because it's kind of handy.
I'll find a way to fight without it.
I mean, you can just aim naturally everywhere by holding down. No, sorry. You can lock onto everything, which is the option you'll have.
Yeah.
Because you'll have an L button you can use.
Yeah.
I rarely have an L button I can use, so...
Yeah, because your controller is...
3DS.
3DS controller. They're technically the same thing, because it's a console and a controller in one. So shut up. It doesn't always function very well, does it?
No.
We need 2 more prisoners?
Yes.
There's also some dude talking to us. He's
Yeah,
dead.
I've been hearing him a lot, and he's very annoying.
Yeah, he kind of talks in a really gravelly voice, and it makes it hard.
Yeah, but it's sort of like just distracting. It's like,
It's like, I don't really care what this guy has to say. I know the feeling. I hear it a lot.
I'm not sure where.
am free!
You barely go out the house.
Yeah, an annoying voice I don't want to listen to. I have no idea where I'd hear that.
Oh, there's the other one.
Alright, I got this from my infinite supply of hammers that... Really, I'm not sure where I get them from.
Are now free, but the curse over this place remains. Seek the warden at the dungeon center and end his evil forever.
Yes.
Okay, I'm guessing that's the voice we've been hearing. I
Yeah.
thought we were going to be taking on the woman, butterfly lady.
I thought we fought her earlier as well, but apparently this game takes years.
That's because you've been going through areas you didn't even know existed.
Have to loot.
You didn't even know it existed.
You have to loot.
But I haven't found bear stuff in
You
a while.
have to loot. If you don't loot, there's no point in playing. Come on, Warden.
But the game's called Diablo, not Looter Simulator.
That's what you think.
Like Metroid Prime Federation Force has
Oh boy,
gone a lot of flack because of how it's not a traditional Metroid game. But I feel that it does, it controls like Metroid Prime games to my knowledge, except with the addition of gyro controls, which I guess the comparison to would be the Wii Remote. But there's a lot of fun to it, both as a single player game and as a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
Like the
That's a
hecticness of multiplayer is a lot more fun. But at the same time, I also am quite a big fan of chronicling my adventure with Miiverse, and you can't do that when playing online. And I'm assuming as well with local.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
And I do think that there could have been some more precise voice options, but the ones that are there are good enough.
My lord, the prisoner is ready as requested.
Oh, this is...
Thank you, Lazarus. Your loyalty is invaluable in the midst of all these traitors. And you, my dear, my own wife and queen, conspiring against our kingdom.
My love, I swear, I have never betrayed you.
Rise to the very end.
I like how his cape still applies to the physics of our attacks despite being a ghost.
The time of my lord's true awakening is at hand. That fool, Leoric, was only able to resist him because he did not yet possess his full power. With the queen dispatched as a traitor...
Oh, that's nice.
He's basically saying, I manipulated everything. The one he could trust turns out to be the evil one.
Who'd have guessed?
Hey, you got legendary stuff!
Oh, neat.
It'll be like down at the bottom for some reason. The only problem with it is it's probably two-handed.
Probably.
But it's... Autumn's cool. I remember that one. It's pretty looking.
Does it say 200?
I assume it's two-handed because it's a staff, but it's a lot of damage, 3% increase to all your damage, 166 intelligence, and 154 vitality.
Yeah. Is it worth losing this? Oh no, reduces all resource cost.
Yeah, but compared to the amount of damage output you gain, I don't think resource cost matters.
Oh, it's only 56 damage.
Yeah, but if you go to it, stats.
Okay, well,
you gain
let's see. Okay, that's killing things very quickly.
Yeah, you gain like a lot more in. You know, like use your Fushi Boosh in here. There you go.
No, it's still taking. Wow.
Yeah, but that attack isn't necessarily supposed to be a kill move. That's the thing. Like, the amount of damage your attacks are doing, considering they're not... a lot of your moves aren't necessarily kill-based moves. You've gone with a very...
AoE.
Cheap battle approach.
I am unstoppable.
Fair enough.
A very cheap
spammy approach. She says that it's right, so...
I didn't think I could get any better.
I don't even know where we're going at this point.
Like, I feel the single player, like, it does actually give you a bit of an atmosphere of the Metroid Prime games when doing single player.
Yeah.
Like, when the enemies aren't appearing, but you know they're going to appear, you know, eventually, you know, it does feel, like, nice and tense.
Yeah.
The atmosphere can work at times. It's just that, of course, it loses all that atmosphere the moment it's multiplayer.
Yeah.
Because it then becomes a lot more hectic and... it's very fun, though. Regardless of the way you're playing, I feel it's fun in either case. Like, I feel even the slower movements of your characters, it doesn't get in the way of multiplayer being a lot of fun and hectic to it.
Yeah. Which is good.
And the missions are quite varied from the first one I've played. Mission 2 is kind of annoying, and I have a feeling that that's going to be the style of mission throughout the style of, there's going to be an objective similar to it in every mission, which is basically the culture who lived on the second planet.
Yeah.
You basically do missions across 3 different planets. The culture who lived on the second planet worship this thing called the Orb. And so lots of your puzzles involve navigating a small ball by shooting it.
That sounds infuriating.
It is very much infuriating. Because you have to get it to jump, you have to charge a shot and then aim specifically at the bottom half of the ball.
Oh, that sounds frustrating.
It does make it very entertaining as, 4 people try to do an objective which makes it just harder.
Yeah, I was
when they're trying to do... Like, in some cases, like, there's this one situation where you have to do 4 of them, which in single player means you're basically never going to get a time reward mission.
Yeah.
A time bonus, because you're going to take for ages. In 4 player, you can get the time sort of thing, but earlier on, you've got,
I was going to say this...
Musty Lemon.
That's
what it said, Musty Lemon.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Can lemons even get musty? What is musty? Isn't it like dusty and moist or something?
Yeah, like damp.
Yeah, like moist dust. Moist. I like that word, moist. Yes.
His eyes are so moist, you can see the emotion.
The word moist upsets a lot of people, so I like...
Why?
Because it sounds
it's normal!
Weird. No, to be fair, it really isn't.
Like, we're all moist. Because we're made of like 70% water.
Well, technically, we're more wet than moist. Which also sounds a bit weird, really. But...
we are all wet!
That's not the point. The point is, a lot of people don't like the word moist because it sounds weird. Which I can understand. I like it for that exact...
Did you die? Oh. No, you teleported back to me somehow. I thought you died.
Shield! Well, you killed that enemy before I could even hit them with the shield. That's greatly disappointing. Oh, treasure goblin. Shield! Shield! Oh, I don't have enough energy to shield. Loot. There we go. Did that all just go to you?
Yeah, the first and third stages I feel do a real great job with the atmosphere. And I think the difficulty scaling, the the difficulty scaling of having it so that there are certain mods you can only use, because basically you improve your armor with like 3 little chips.
Yeah.
And there are certain sort of chips which you can only use in single player, which they give to you. The main one being Lone Wolf chip, which halves all damage you take and doubles your strength, but you can only use it when you're on your own.
Yeah.
So I feel that alone already balances it pretty well. But then I came across the third boss, who does get significantly harder when playing multiplayer, because it just starts shooting missiles at you for some reason that it certainly never had before.
Huh.
That third level is, like, the game's very challenging almost from the offset. Like, the first level is easy enough. Second level, there are some new...
Quick interruption. Should we just go straight ahead?
Isn't this the boss fight?
I think so.
Yes.
Lear must be back in Tristram, crying over the old man's corpse.
Probably.
Soon have another one.
So you're going to deliver our corpses back to Tristram's?
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, that's very nice of you. Thank you.
The Butcher. He's a boss from one of the old games, I believe, and also a character in
I think King Leoric should have noted that, his butcher was a giant.
It's not Leoric's Butcher.
Oh.
This guy will set floor on fire. He will charge at you. He will hit you. He will make you hurt.
He ain't doing anything at the moment.
I'm going to throw a bunch of shields at him.
How dare you push us?
Let's throw that down.
Oh.
Come on. I have no idea what you just said. Something about flesh.
Zombie flesh is better than human flesh, I guess.
I mean, it probably is. I'm not going to argue with him on that one.
Like, we're not very familiar with zombie flesh, so...
Don't think many people are familiar with zombie flesh, as a matter of fact. Ah, he knocked me in the fire! Come on, let's throw some hammers out at him. Hammers, hammers, hammers.
Ah, great, he's a pudge.
Yeah, he is. I don't care. Okay, I do care. Charge. Okay, you got frozen when you were about to charge. It's kind of hilarious.
I've frozen him just about every time he's tried to charge.
This guy actually, like, isn't a bad boss. Like,
Still waiting.
I feel he's decently challenging enough. You know?
I mean, we haven't even bothered using healing wells yet.
Choke sink. Oh, and a legendary for you.
Butchered!
Yay!
Chilling in China, one of the mind. Yeah, Metroid Prime Federation Force. Good game. Don't believe what people have been, hating on it with. It deserves a chance and is a lot of fun. It is certainly a lot more fun playing multiplayer, although I've yet to try local multiplayer where I believe it will truly shine. I think, depending on how good the local multiplayer is, will be the difference between whether I consider it an 8 or a 7.
Ah, the true final boss. These guys. I don't know why they gave us a cutscene for that. It's kind of obvious.
You got them sort of like questioning, it's not racist if we torture this guy, is it? I mean, we're just a hall of all white men torturing a single black man.
There we go.
We can't be racist. We're the police.
We say... I am dying. That's not a good way to start a conversation, man. Your sword. There we go.
I remember now.
It just
Good.
gives his name there.
Of the high heavens. I was the embodiment of justice. I was.
Given the situation in America, that's kind of...
Hilarious.
Well, I mean...
It's funny.
Yeah,
We don't
in a way it is
we don't have to deal with any of that sort of stuff.
not as bad.
Like...
We do have some...
Well, we always, as in like with our police, we don't really have a huge racist element to them, at least to my knowledge. Like, we don't have any like random police shootings or stabbings or beatings with a stick.
Then I will go to Chaldean and introduce myself to
That's where we go
You
now.
know, different cultures and different situations have led to different things happening in the culture.
Right.
Damn, he's fast.
He is now that he's got his sword. Whereas before he was...
In this heavy suit of armour, I am now faster.
Right?
What?
Well, remember, before he was like... Admittedly, he had just fallen from the sky. I mean, that's kind of the end of it. We just talked to this. Belial's influence is spreading through Chaldeum.
How will we find him?
Well, we look for the evil demon. Kind of obvious, isn't it?
I'm not going anywhere until Uncle Deckard's been laid to rest. Yes, Cain deserves to be honored before we hunt down his...
Is this where Act 1 ends then?
Yes.
For a caravan to guide us to the east.
There you go.
Speak to the caravan master when you are ready to go.
So this is the end then?
This is the end.
Oh, I thought the... whatchamacallit one was the boss then.
Why
why does Lee have a snowflake above her head?
The caravan is not this way. It's because there's more dialogue options, but
Oh.
I don't have time for that. Unless you want to end it here and we'll start off the next set.
Nah, there was no...
Who are Belial and Asmodan?
Belial is the
Because we can...
Lord of Lies, yeah,
Perhaps when I
people
kill
can pause
Belial,
so.
Asmodan will show himself.
They are more rivals than allies in the...
Right.
Okay.
We'll end it on the cutscene.
My friend,
Yes.
shall we depart for Chaldean?
And Act 1 ends, and that will be the end of this playthrough for the meanwhile!
Yes! So for now...
Because like with Sonic Adventure, we're splitting up Diablo 3 by acts. So, let's begin... Well, let's see Act 2 then.
Yes, I'm going to head off whilst you watch the cutscene, because I've already seen it. So...
Okay.
Farewell.
Actually, thinking about it, should we have done this for next time of the act?
Well,
I guess.
irrelevant. You started it now.
Oh, well, okay.
See you later.
So yeah,
Bye.
no cool cutscene at the start then. I guess, cheerio, Rafi. I have no idea how to end this game. And it's 22 minutes in, so I hope this cutscene... This will be the first time seeing the Wizards cutscene, though. Because before, we've just been seeing the Crusaders. I'll actually be quiet for that. So yeah, I hope you've all been enjoying. We're separating this like the Sonic Adventure, so Act 1, and then we're going to have our next playthrough available afterwards. I hope we don't have to stop for anything here. Oh, so this isn't the Wizard cutscene then, because this is just a cutscene for Cain, I'm assuming, and so it's not going to show my character specifically. I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, my character's not even there.
My uncle saw what he wanted to see.
Deckard sacrificed much to protect this world. But his work is not over.
What would you know about sacrifice?
Tyrion, the ancient law of the high heavens strictly forbids us from interfering with the mortal world. Yet you have done so, brazenly.
All I am guilty of, Imperius, is bringing justice, while you hide, cowering behind your throne.
Silence! You will now answer for your transgressions.
Well, you're back. And you're gone. Yeah, this would have probably been a really cool, a much cooler way to open up Act 2 with. Yeah, this is pretty damn cool. He looks like the Overlord. I'm not sure I'd, you know, say Angel for that.
Judge me. I am justice itself. We were meant for more than this. To protect the innocent. But if our precious laws bind you all to inaction, then I will no longer stand as your brother.
You chose to be one of us.
Sacrilege.
Thus, I fell, willingly. Because humanity is the only hope for this world.
Would have really been cool to open this up with for Act 2, but hey ho, we're here. You get to see this cool opening, this cool cutscene early.
I never believed all your crazy tales would work. You never finished. I will finish it, Uncle. I will carry on for you.
I was apparently off playing snooker or something. Guess the wizard was reading books or, you know, clearly more important things than attending Deckard Cain's funeral. Act 2. Next time on Grin Brothers. But I guess we have to
Tristram is safe,
witness this part first.
but that is only the beginning. The great eastern city of Caldeum has fallen under the sway of Belial, a lord of hell. I'd like to have words with him.
This is Crusader again. Maybe this could be cut up and put at the start for Act 2. For when we do Act 2. I am confused. We did not release any of our loot, and I really could have done with some explanations here. Is our loot saved? I don't know. Yeah. Continue enjoying our Grin Brothers content of both this series and of our other series we'll be uploading. Cheerio, everyone!